Hey Jay, can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now, everybody? Am I back? Is Stock Tiger back? Everybody, welcome back, guys. Great to see y'all again. Thank you for your patience. I didn't realize I had a problem with my computer. I restarted everything again. Now that actually ended up pretty quick. I like that. There's a couple more things I've got to get done. Bear with me, everyone.
Order filled.
Just guys, 1 minute. Just give me just give me 1 more minute, guys. I've got to get this thing set up here. All right, guys, how is everyone doing here today? Jay in the house, Matt, Numeral, Afsar, Tommy, Sigar, Katnoria, Team, Matt, John JD. What is up, everybody? I hope all of you had a great day this morning. Boy Pablo is in the house. King LA3, what is up? Zero in the house as well. Kenny Terhun, yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Kid Poker in the house, man. Guys, everybody, welcome back. Great to see all of you back here tonight. Monica in the house, what is up? Michael Nguyen just passed a 7 take profit trade at 20 Apex Eval. Nice, I like that. Yeah, let's go, man. 20 Apex. Can this be any perfect? 20 Apex Eval for $18, and then the activation is 85. Can that get any more better? Jay in the house, man. What is up, man? You look fire in the yellow. Uh-oh. Really? David Nguyen, Zero, Troy Boy in the house. My Funded Features account moved to live. Nice. Troy Boy in the house, man, says you are going live. So what's the rule there with My Funded Features? When did they take it to live? When? Donna in the house. What is up, Donna, man? It's been a long time. V Head. What up, V-Head? Long time no see. David Nguyen. Troy Boy. My fund features live. Nice, Troy Boy, man. That's great, man. Man, I lost my funded features, one of my funded features account, unfortunately. I had $1,500 profits on that account. I ended up losing. Damn it. I'm pissed. Money Mitch, what up? What am I trading right now? I'm trading my what do you call this? My trade day. I'm gonna be keep moving to different firms. I've got a lot of firms I should be trading right now, so I forgot to set this up as well. Guys, 1 second. I think my password and all that is kind of like I gotta blank my screen. I don't know how to do that. I hope you guys are not seeing my passwords and all that right now. I'm logged off and literally everything here, so I've just got to reset. One minute, guys. 1 minute, though. Just want to make sure. Billanox. Enter the Billanox. Anything else is missing? I think that's it. There we go. I entered everything now. I've got funding ticks. I've got Billanox ready to go. And trade day. We'll start off with the day. I'll start the day with trade day. We'll get this moving. I'd like to see some press action, a better press action here today, guys. I would love to say thank you, man. I've been scrambling, holy 18 minutes, and I've been just trying to set this up here. My apologies, thank you. Kelly, David, I'm old. I'm old enough for sure, I think. Zebek the Midget, man, what up? What? You saw my password, really? Really? Kelly, what up? We gotta roll, uh-oh. Troy Boy, man, what is up? Today, after the payout, just completed the new forms. I don't know if I'm gonna get there, to be honest, man. I blew my Funded Futures account that I had $1,500 profits on it this morning. Oh, I can't believe what I did this morning, man. I got into a trade, I shorted this market, and of course the market just kept grinding to the F side. And I was like, you know what? Oh, you know, at one point I was back to break even. And then of course the market started to bounce right. Like the thing that frustrates me the most is when it bounces off right after it hits my break even. Right? It took you so long. It dips, gets me to break even, and then the market bounces back again. What is that? What's the rule with the Lucid? What do you mean? What is the rule with the Lucid? Honestly, I don't think Lucid has got the kind of an offer that can compete, in my humble opinion, versus all the other firms that we have right now. Incredibly great offers, man. We got Apex 90% off with $85 activation. Bulanox 91% off. Funding ticks. It's like the killer flash sale that we have right now. $38 on a 50k end of day drawdown as well. So I don't think it does get any better than funding ticks. In my mumbly opinion, it doesn't get any better. What is up, Deb? That happens to me all the time. It happened to me today. I was so frustrated, guys, man. Honestly, it happens to me quite often lately. It hits my break even. Like, it's, I'll tell you what, I'll do a little paint. I'll do a little drawing here. Right, so what it does, this is the chart. I enter here. The market slowly grinds to the upside. It takes so long to grind to the upside, guys. And it dips. It gets to my break even. And I'm like, just a little more, so I can get it out. Like, I can get out of my trade, just a little more. And then guess what? It does not even do that. It touches my break even and then rips back up again. Can you find a perfect entry? I can't believe that, guys. This is exactly what happened to me today, my funded futures. And I've been holding for so long. Finally go back to the break even. I was like, let me just get another just $100 more, and then it wouldn't do that, and then reverses back, V-shaped bounce. Incredible, really incredible, guys, man. It happened to me a few times lately. I'll be honest, very frustrating, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just got to get better at it, I think. Yep. Well, man, guys, $38 on funding Tika. 38 bucks, man. On a 1k max cap payout. We've been talking about this whole morning during our Discord conversation. Anyways, you got banned from the lifetime. What do you mean, David? Why would you get banned from Apex? Why would they do that? Why? All right, guys, my sale would be right up here. My sale will be the 768, right? That's above all the resistance, and I got my that's my SL. My take profit is going to be somewhere in that. It's good. Well, it's kind of like a scalp, if you will. I'm trying to take my profits on the table at the 753, but we got a nice little bounce off that 747 too. So we'll see, guys. We'll take a look and see. Market slow, guys. Please take a moment to smack that like, everybody, if you guys want to support the stream, guys. This is a new stream. I just had to get on again. Let me just cancel the other one I had. Where's the other one? Oh, just alright, just leave it there. I think it wouldn't really matter. And that's fine. We'll just leave it there. How did everybody do today, guys? Man, should I really try to be a lot more aggressive than what it is right now, guys? Should I try? I wish we have a better price action. Unfortunately, we don't. So oh, Yeah, John JD's right. We got 170 viewers, 14 likes. MCC 1960, what is up, man? All right, what is this market, guys? Globex Asia is now presenting us with some decent trade setups. All right, so we just really dipped underneath a 753, and that would be kind of like a level of resistance, right? So if we can't get above this level now, so this is on a 3-minute chart. Let's just go back to the 3-minute chart. So if we can't get above this level now, right? We had a nice, beautiful push to the upside, and now we cracked underneath the 753. Maybe push it down, try to get a bounce, and then eventually we fade back down again into this support. This is what this market is gonna try and do, guys. Maybe pull back into this zone. We would probably end up getting liquidity here in the 630 area. So I think it's very important to understand that we grab all the liquidity right up here, right? And we finally cracked underneath the trend line and a channel support as well right here. So we dipped underneath a very important level after breaking down of this trend line, and now the channel support as well. So we can't get above. So we can't get above this right here. We can't get above this right now. Then this thesis is not gonna work out. We may try to chop, but eventually try to fade all the way down again, back into the support levels. I like so far. I kind of like an idea for a pullback in this market. I've got to stop here at 768. I kind of feel like as soon as we try to get above the 770, I think the market's gonna look a lot more bullish right in this zone. Then we can start to look for something like that, right? A continuation here, strengthen this market on a bounce. But if we can't do that, if we keep having a hard time trying to get a bounce and stays underneath the 750s, then I think we have a chance of a deeper pullback down into the first support, that's 720, 722. And then the next liquidity would be the 680 zone, and then continue grinding down, right? I think that's what I kind of feel like this market's gonna do. Anyways, back to the trading mode here, guys. I hope everybody had a great morning. My day this morning, obviously I was trading on my phone. I really hate trading, guys, on my phone, seriously. But unfortunately I did not have a choice, so I ended up trading on my phone. And it was sort of a mixed day for me. I did great on a lot of my accounts, but I also lost one of my funded accounts on my funded futures, which obviously was just at the verge of getting a payout again. So I lost that account. So if you just take a look at my recap for the last 2 weeks, I lost a very important account with Lucid Trading account that I was only $100 away to request the payout. Only $100 away to request the payout. And then I ended up losing my funded futures here today. That was 1 day away from getting a payout. So I had a few accounts that was pretty close to getting a payout, and I ended up not managing my risk. So that's something that I've got to take back and get better at it moving into the month of September, guys. I just got to get better at it, guys. I'm not a perfect trader. You know, we're all in the same process of trying to get better in our trading journey. We're all in the same spot. We all lose accounts. We all have bad trades. We all have unlucky trades. We all tilt. There's a lot of bad things that we do in our trading. We just got to get better at it. Including myself. Corinne, what up? So close yet. Yeah, I know. J81, what up? MCC 1960. Oh, you think the market's gonna go up to the upside? MCC 1960. Let's see. David Nguyen. Yeah, Billanox is 91% off right now. 77 Blue Phoenix. You blew up your first test account last night. Oh man, you blew up your first test account. That was your first ever account with problem face. Is that right? Yeah, 77 blue. Just take it slow. Do not lose any more accounts. You don't deserve to lose accounts. But at least the nice thing right now is we've got a lot of flash sales in this market right now, so it's probably a good time to. I've already got myself ready with about 6 accounts with funding ticks. I'm gonna show it to you guys here in a few minutes. So by the way, so just to recap on what happened today, I lost my funded futures account. I lost one pro. I can't remember when. I think I lost one pro yesterday. But then I also got one account with pro. I've got Tech Profit Trader. I'm gonna be requesting a payout tonight, guys. Tech Profit Trader, I'm requesting a payout tonight. It's up 30. I think it's up $3,100. Painfully lost 15 Apex accounts one day. Are you serious, MCC 1960? You lost 15 Apex accounts one day, and that's not even an eval account. Day 12 with $4,400 on each, or maybe in total profits, maybe. Oh man, I'm so sorry, bro. MCC 1960. Guys, we are moving into the Labor Day, right? The Monday is. What is Monday? Are we half day of Monday or what? I don't even know. I guess the market is still open. I'm still confused myself. Nobody's really talked about it, so. MKRI, Billanox coupon code. You can use the code Tiger if you guys want to support the stream. You can use the code Tiger for Billanox, 91% off. TIGER. New role, Epsar. You just purchased funding ticks account with the code. Nice. New role, thanks for your support, brother. Thanks for your support. I hope you got the cheaper one, $38. Is that what you got? Hell M, what up, Hell M? Yeah, that was a great question. Adrian Tit, man, what is up? Hell M, how's your trade going? I thought you had a great day today. Helen. Kelly opens Sunday evening like normal. Closes. Okay, so Sunday opens like normal. It closes at. Okay, so it closes early on Monday. Until 6 Eastern time Monday evening. Okay, so it just closes early, that's it. But it's not like the whole entire day is closed. Okay, I see. It's just a half day. Alright, Kelly, it's literally only 5 hours that's closed. I know. DJ Nice, what up? When do you pass in Apex? Do you do a lifetime or monthly? So again, there's so many of variables, right? We got to really think about. Every trader is going to be different, right? So when you pass an apex, do you do a lifetime or monthly? Me personally, if it's me, I'm gonna, like, me personally, I need 20 accounts. If I'm gonna go with apex, I'm gonna have to have 20 accounts. So what I'll do is I'm gonna pass 20 apex evals, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna activate the first 5, and then the first 5 that I activate, it's going to be monthly subscription. Okay, and the part of the reason I do that is because I want to get a little bit more aggressive. I want to get to the buffer as quickly as I can and get closer to the payout. And once you do that, you can have the rest, let's say another 5 accounts yearly, or sorry, not yearly, lifetime. And then if you feel uncomfortable, then you can go with the monthly as well. Me personally, I like 50-50. 50% of the accounts would be monthly, and that would be the first 10, and then the rest of the 10 will be lifetime. Signal Sprouts, man, thank you, brother, for sharing my code to your friend. I like that. Thank you. You guys are the best, guys. Thank you so much. Kelly. All right, guys, this market pulling back here. I've got my limit order here set, and I am going to close this trade right now, guys. I closed that trade. I'm still not above 50,000. I got down a couple $100 this morning. Sorry, not this morning, right into the power hour. I got into some couple of trades and I'm down. All right, here I am. I'm reloading to the long side. I kind of feel like we could chop around. Oh, hold on one second, guys. Oh, it did not get filled. This order did not get filled. Okay, Zero, what you are using for footprints? What do you mean what you're using for footprint? J-Man, please tell me you passed about 20 accounts in Apex, brother. J-Man, come on, please tell me. DJ, is there a different discount code once you pass the val, or is it straight activation? Yeah, I mean the coupon codes are usually for evals only, and once you pass, you're gonna have to pay the activation. There's no separate discount for activation. Yeah, no problem, bro. No problem. Anytime. Anytime. Stock Tiger is here to respond to all your questions, including haters. But you gotta be kind. Be kind to Stock Tiger. Got to load up. I know, final countdown. Final countdown. What are you trading? Are you trading Billinox or are you trading something else? Guys, we got a lot of flash sales. I think these firms are kind of like doing exactly what we were looking for. Exactly what we were looking for, guys, man. I was gonna load up about 30 accounts with funding ticks, but apparently they only allow you like 6, well, not 6, up to 3,000, sorry, up to 300k max account, right? So that equivalents to 6 accounts on if you are using a 50k account. Because right, so 50k account, if you times 6, it's gonna get you to 300,000. So yeah, that's it. You know, the 6 accounts, man. I was gonna load up a whole bunch, and I was like, you know what, damn, this is the moment to do it, to look for that big payout for the month of September. And I was ready. I was absolutely ready this morning, early morning, guys, man, before the market opened. You guys, I don't know if you guys were there on the chat this morning, but I was really stoked. And I was so active on our Discord this morning. I was like, oh, I'm gonna load it. But it kept giving me an error. But I can't do it. Only 6. So I ended up loading one. I ended up loading two. No, I can't remember. I think I ended up loading my for the futures after getting destroyed. Flex futures, you're gonna load up. You're gonna go all in. Be careful, guys. Jamin, trailing is killing me. Jamin, you've let me just take a look at Jamin's. Oh, you passed 7. Jamin, please take it slow. Please take it slow. You still have a few more days to go for Apex 98%, man. You know what? The thing that I really like about their offer is that they're going. It actually came as a surprise to me that they came up with a lifetime $85. I think that's a great one. Great one. I'm just a little bit scared to kind of like load in Apex because I have a little bit of a trauma, to be honest with you. And it's been a little while since I traded Apex. I'm kind of like, you know, I like by loading in Apex, I do not want to screw up on my other firms that I'm kind of trading right now. So I just want to take a little slow, take a little step back, take one step at a time, and not try to just load in just because it's got a great offer. I do like the Apex one, but I'm just a little bit nervous to step into Apex again. The Bulanox obviously came back with their 91%, so that's great. I really wanted Funding Ticks to get me over 6 accounts, man. I am so disappointed. It would have been nice if they would have allowed you a lot more accounts than just 6. Ugh. It would have been amazing if we did that. David Newett, you wrote how you got banned from Apex. Yeah, I want to know how you got banned from Apex, bro. Let's take a look. Last year, August, you had your best trading month. Do you want to hear a fun but sad story? What else is there? I don't see anything else. Point Pablo is in the house, man. $5 in the hala. Please pull back. Markets. Oh dear, I'm long right now. I'm long. Is this market going to pull back here? I have no idea. Retiree club. Funding takes the like. We probably have 80% of the traders here are from US. Just a small fraction of traders from overseas. Bulk of the traders are from the US, guys. Final countdown, final countdown, you're going with 150k accounts? Really? If you did the math, I don't know if 150k accounts are the best option, to be honest. Final countdown. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know. Me personally, if you do the math, how much are you guys gonna pay for Apex Eval on? I know I think they have given an offer to go $37 on an activation fee. Or maybe it's still cheaper. I don't know. But man, to get to, I find it hard to pass the 150k. I find it hard. New Roll, you from Canada? Where in Canada, bro? If you don't mind me asking. You need a drawdown, okay. Yeah, perfect place he's from the largest and the biggest city in Canada. Paris Saint-Germain, what is up, man? You've been saying this Daisy. Who is this Daisy, bro? You keep talking about Daisy. I have no idea who you're talking about. Like, I gotta know the person if I can start to. I gotta know the person. Let's take a look. Scarborough, you grew up in Willowdale. What is up, Perry? All right, so I just want to read. I just want to go through David's comment about how he got banned from Apex. Last year, August, you had the best month. All right, that's good. But on Apex, 5 times 150k accounts, I had total 150k in profits. It was 30,000 each, so 5 accounts of 180. I managed to get a payout of 30,000 in total, but I blew the rest of the 120k. All right, so you blew the rest of the 120k, which obviously sucks. It sucks, honestly. That's like the worst feeling you can ever get, right? 30k, I mean, that's great that you got the 30k from that accounts, but you losing 120k, that's like your profits, that hard-earned profits, it blew. And then what? And that is that the reason why you got banned from Apex? You betting the market will reverse the trend and move up? Look, you know, this market has to be over 770, guys. The market has to be back over 770 to be a lot more bullish. Okay, so we have to, if you want to change the trend, it's got to get over 770 right now. If not, then I think we are gonna trend down. I'm looking for a quick pop here. Yeah, I know that sucks, man. David, I'm so sorry to hear that, brother. 120k, it's not a small amount. That's literally how much again? That's literally double the amount. Well, not double. That's literally about 30% more than what I made the whole entire year last year. So just passed Point Pablo, man. Nice. You're 50k. Great job, man. Hoof. To trade 5 days take off for Twitter, it takes a long time. Epic Kids, what is up? Is a downtrend? I mean, according to what I see, it looks like it's a downtrend. But yes, you're gonna ask this question about why are you long? I'm looking for a quick scalp here, right? This market's not just gonna go straight in one line, right? I'm expecting a bounce and then a pullback, maybe something like that. Well, I think it's gonna be a slow grind to the downside, to be honest. Oh, final countdown, you trade Tradify, you trade Apex, you trade Top Step and take profit. Nice. You really got a nice combination of firms. Yeah, final countdown, you think about My Funded Futures when they have a hot deal. Think about My Funded Futures, man. The My Funded Futures accounts are like my savings account right now. It's like every week, back to back, I'm just keep taking the payouts. So it really helps. It really does help. ABB in the house, man. What up? DJ, what is up? Zero in the house, man. You mean the book map? No, I don't use that. Zero. I don't use level 2. I don't use a book map. I just use pure technical chart, channel support, resistance, major levels, trend lines, the VWAPs, RSI, the volume, and then obviously I'm a scalper. I'm also a momentum trader too at times, depends. Usually at the open, usually at the cash. John JD in the house, man. Stephen Seller, what up? Andrian Tid. Helen, what up, Helen? MKRI, what is up? Free part trading, what is up? Do you still have funded trade day? My funded trade day is gone. You requested your first payout with them just now? Yeah, man, I've not taken any payouts with trade day just yet. I will get there. I will get there. Face so. Still getting yesterday late. today in the morning almost took me out. Oh man, it's like this. I wish this trading is easy, guys, man. I think my trading, to be honest, I find it difficult because I'm kind of like trying to find a time to trade. That's the problem, right? And I try to use my phone. I'm busy during the day. You know, I've got meetings, I've got a lot of stuff going on, and then on top of that, I'm like, you know, I want to get into my trades, and I go back to my phone, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I want to hop on a long, I want to hop on a short. I enter into a trade, and next thing you know, you're kind of down, and the market keeps grinding against me, and then obviously stop me out, and then it goes back to where it's supposed to be. Very annoying. Balance from the point of control an hour. Yo, Paolo, what is up? David, do you think 699 will hit soon? You know, I think it's gonna chop around, and that's the reason I went long, because I kind of felt like we were at a discounted price, even though I kind of feel like we're gonna be trending down unless we start to break here to the upside at 770. Unless we're here, I think this market still is leading more to the downside. So we really have to get above this, you know, to feel a lot more bullish, right? We gotta be here right now, but we're not there yet, and the market looking pretty weak. No volume at all as well, so it's kind of like, you know what? So far, I kind of feel like the downtrend within the channel. So poor Pablo, 2 of the disc of fame. Really? Okay. What is up, Sniper? In the house, man. What is up? Zero. Mike Hassan. Cha-chinga, that's right. Hit the profits at 35. Nice, I like that. Yes, Petal Tiger, when does the funding ticks? It ends. I think they're gonna be having that for 24 hours. They made it very clear. I don't think they're gonna last for very long, to be honest. I think it's gonna end tomorrow, if I'm not wrong. Volume will be slow since everybody's taking off tomorrow for the long weekend. That's true to Faisal. I think you're right. I think you're right. But at least you're gonna have a bit of a range moves, right? At least 30 points range, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe I'm asking for too much, maybe during the Asian market, especially coming into the long weekend. Monica, the funding test is ending in 4 hours. You know what? I think they're gonna help you. Just make sure you capture your screen. You capture your screen, so they can offer you the offer. I think they're gonna do that for you. Just make sure you have the screenshot of all of that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and purposely lose one of my 50k account that has a, but I don't know which is the 1k cap payout accounts. It doesn't say anywhere in the account numbers, so it's hard. Oh well. Because I bought a mix of both. 1k payout cap and a 5k payout cap too. So 200 people. John JD, what is up, man? Thank you so much, brother, for calling that out. Guys, yeah, that's right. John JD is right. What is going on here, everybody? What is going on? Thank you, guys. Everybody, love you guys. Thanks for your support. 254 viewers right now. The market showing absolutely zero strength. Zero level of strength here. I don't know what this market is trying to do. We've been sitting in the 740s for a long time now. Holy. I really wish funding ticks allow me to get like as many as I can. You know, I'm kind of thinking maybe we should be taking a look at 25Ks, because if that is how it's going to be, if you do the math, guys, let's just do the math here. I want to, right? I mean, if they're only going to allow you 300K, right? If this is the max cap they're going to allow you, then is it better to just grab 25Ks versus 50Ks? Like, what's better, right? Because this will allow you 6 accounts, and then the 25s is gonna allow you how many again? It's gonna allow you 12, I think. 12? I think it's gonna allow you 12 accounts. 12 accounts with funding ticks. And guys, keep in mind, these are all end of day drawdowns. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I made a little mistake and the offer ends pretty soon, so yeah, at least when we get the offer next time, I'm probably gonna end up going with 25Ks, to be honest. I'll try to go with 25Ks going forward. Oh yeah, it's a huge win, man. Huge. I was getting ready this morning to load in as many, but then I got stuck at the 6 account. I couldn't get any more. Too bad. Beautiful flash sale. Just amazing. I wish I could have got more. So sad. Anyways, this market pulling back, you guys, showing a lot of signs of weakness. Let's see if we can actually hold this. I'm not panicking just yet, because I'm not in that camp of this market actually just continue pulling back down like that, right? I kind of feel like, you know, this market's gonna chop, bounce, but eventually fade back down again. So it's kind of trending to the downside, if you will. But if they want to prove me wrong, this market will have to get a bounce back into this zone, which is right here, right? It's got to be right here in order to continue moving to the upside, and then the retest the high right up there. Retest the high at 800. But so far, I am not seeing that at the moment, so we're gonna have to just let this market do its thing for now and wait for that beautiful move. Everything is going Captain Price in the house, man. What is up, Captain Price? Actor. Billionaires discount until what day? I think they're up till, I think, Monday, if I'm not wrong. They're 91% off, ends I think on Monday, if I'm not wrong. But I know it's a very short. Let me just take a look, guys. Let me not guess. It ends on the 2nd of September. It ends on the 2nd of September, guys. Wow, guys, this market very confusing. I want to like, oh, by the way, guys, I will be trading live tomorrow morning. I'll be trading live tomorrow morning, guys. You guys are gonna see me trade live in front of my computer, back in action. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I'm gonna trade a lot of accounts, a lot of scalpings, up down down up down down up. You guys gotta see me kill this market like how it's always been. Oh my god, look at that bounce, guys. What in the world is going on here? Should I add some more? Should I for the stream?
filled.
It's just that I can get more accounts. And your potential to get more payouts, obviously it's gonna be more because you got a lot more accounts to play with, right? It's 12 accounts out of 25k versus 6 accounts with 50ks. I'll probably end up taking 25ks any day, to be honest. But it depends. But I guess it depends. I've got to load in some of my funded futures too. Alright, not looking too bad. Getting a nice, beautiful bounce. We're still underneath the VWAP, right? But the 25ks are more expensive than the 50ks. That's because the 50k, well, it's not more expensive than 50k. It is more expensive than the 50k with a 1k payout cap. 1k payout cap. Right? Just keep in mind, guys, you get a 1k payout cap versus 5k payout cap. So there's two different things. What do you mean they don't take US traders, bro? I think it's just for the taxing purposes, but I think you shouldn't have a problem. Did anybody here look? Hold on one second. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you guys something. All right, we got the highest total rewards. Kishan from the US, India, and then Eunice from US again, and Walid from England. The top two is from the US. This is the leaderboard. Do you have to take the agreement? I think you should. You should agree to their terms. They don't take the US traders? I'm not sure. I'm confused. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll send an email to find out a little more about that. I guess I'm gonna exit this trade now.
Order filled.
Jeez. Horrible market, guys. Let's try to short
Order
this.
filled. Order rejected.
Let's see if we get a pullback here. David. I think it looks like this account's gonna get cooked or what now? Are we going to get a pullback or gonna get bounce? Wow, 742. Maybe we get a rejection of this VWAP or we get a bounce. Uh-oh. I could be in a little trouble here, guys. It looks like we are getting a little bit of a support here, bounce. I'm getting a little concerned now. I'm getting a little concerned, guys and girls. I could be down on this. Oh dear. The scout getting boned. Monica in the house. What is up? Monica. 3 espressos back to back. I had 2. I was long, but I went short again. Trying to scalp this. I flipped it short, Kelly. It looks like I'm gonna be down on this, unfortunately. Are we pulling back here? So far, no pullback, guys. I think I could be wrong on this. I kind of feel like this. Oh man, that kind of trapped me again. I hate when this happens to me. If you guys are long, I guess that's probably a better way to do this. Level, you got some levels. We could see this and just curl back up again. Like I said again, I think it's gonna be important. I think we're gonna try and retest the VWAP here. It looks like. Kelly, well, it could be if we hold. I think maybe we'll try to retest the VWAP here, guys. Man, I may be down quite a bit by the time it gets there. Unfortunately, Mikey in the house, man. Swings up, down, confusing. It is. Yeah, I'm not gonna panic too much. This account was kind of down about a couple $100, right? This morning, and so I kind of picked an account that I was kind of down, so funded text. Oh man, guys, look at this bounce into the VWAP. This is what I was kind of afraid about. I was on the right side. I'm on the right side. Man, down quite a bit. Okay, we'll just leave it. We'll just leave this market. We'll see what happens now. Ooh. The retest the VWAP here at 747. Dang, everyone. This looks like it wants to get a bounce. There is definitely a strength. There's no volume, but it just looks like there is a strength. I kind of got trapped on that pullback there. I kind of thought, you know, we are going to get a little more pullback down into this 720s, but then of course we got to bounce before we actually get a pullback, so I'm kind of stuck right now in this trade. I've got 700. Yeah, I've got 860 DLL on this. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a shift in the trend. We'll see, guys. We're just right underneath the VWAP now. We could also just literally dump at this point. Nobody knows what this market's gonna do. There's no daily loss limit on this account. There's no trade day does not have daily loss limit right now. So Michael Nguyen, what up? There might be a ceiling. Nobody knows, guys, man. This could be a ceiling, this could be a chop. We're gonna have to just be patient and wait for this price to play out. We're going to get strong pullback. Oh, everybody pull back. We hit the 60. Guys, this market has been a monster, right? Are we not going to get some sort of a pullback in this market? Everybody keep thinking we are going to get a pullback, but then the market keeps dripping to the upside. It's so annoying. I mean, obviously that's one of me. I was kind of expecting the same thing this morning. I was initially very bullish right at the start. And then in the latter half of the day, I was leaning more of a pullback because you have a low float with the reducing the volume and a slow grind to the upside. I kind of felt like, you know, we could start to see some big dump, right, during the day. And that was the kind of a move I was looking for. And then next thing you know, this market just kept moving to the upside, of course. Very unfortunate because I was kind of expecting, look, you know, the market kept moving here. Initial move to the upside, and then it had a really slow grind to the upside. And guess what? The volume here decrease in the volume. With the decrease in the volume decreased. So you have a decrease in the volume and a slow grind to the upside. I kind of felt like, you know what? We could see something like that. I'm back to the liquidity in this zone. But it kept moving, and then of course I got stopped out right up there somewhere in this zone. And then it kept moving. Jeez, man, guys, this market just completely forgot how to pull back. There's no volume. There's a volume imbalance at 23,763 azimuth. Nate, wicks in the Tradevate and NQ do not match. I don't think I can chart NQ anymore. I know there's a little bit of variance between the MNQ and NQ for sure. Trigger XFM, it's gonna retest the trend line. Maybe. Michael, trade with confidence. What is up? NVMe, what up? NVMe, man, what is going on? Tony, David Nguyen, Streamlabs says, oh yeah, so I've got a says DTF. David. Alright, 1 second. Let me just get this things changed. S. And what else was there? Yeah, I've got that fixed. Thank you, David. Are we expecting a pullback now? A bounce? Hey, Sir Chart, a lot. What is going on, man? Long time no see. I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? Jay, do you have any 300k accounts? Absolutely not. I'm not a big player. I like the small little 50ks and the 25ks. That's the most I do. Not 300ks. Absolutely not, man. Are you full ported on evals or funded? This is an eval account. This is an eval account on trade day. I do full port on funded sometimes, time to time. Not really often, but so Zelensky and Putin meeting is expected to be cancelled. This is what German chancellor stated right now. So not looking very promising, guys, with the Ukraine and the US. Big Met in the house. Just passed one funding Tix account this morning. Nice, man. What? You made 32,000? Vic, man, are you serious? Is that a funded account? $32,000? Oh, you mean 32? Damn, I think it was 32,000 on your funded account. Damn, Vic, man, that would have been super duper. Holy, man. I was gonna ask you to invite me for a party. This Trump is Monica. Oh, 3,200. Okay, I see. Guys, are we gonna have a slow grind to the upside? Is that what it is this market trying to do? Man, I definitely need a better price action than this. 743. But the VWAP, retesting the VWAP. We got a rejection of the VWAP. We got a little pivot here as well. 743. Let's see if this is the ceiling. You know, we may get a pullback here. Nobody knows. Vic, man, hopefully they fund me. You can check on the dashboard and take a look and see if you've passed all their criterias. Tiger needs to 200% turn. Big man, you're supposed to only make $2,500. I think you're gonna have to make a little more now. Unfortunately, Big man. They work stuff like how Top Step does. They're the closest to Top Step in terms of the rules and all the stuff that they do. Pretty close to Top Step. Supposed to make $2,500. Yeah. Trade with confidence 2025. What is the biggest payout that you have ever received? That's a good question. What's the single biggest payout that I received? On a single account, the biggest one, I don't really have. I think 5K with the Top Step is probably the biggest one I had on a single account, right? If you talk about the single month, the biggest payout on a single month, then that would be about 38,000. 38,000 would be the biggest payout of the month. The highest paid month. Yo, Jay. Yeah, I mean, 10 seconds rules. Yeah. That's a very interesting one. I never really got into 10 seconds trade. It's I never do, like, it's hard. Well, you could possibly get to a 10-second trade. I don't know. Vic Med, you met $3,200. Is that right now, or is it this morning? Because if this is morning, then you'll have to trade more. You'll have to trade for longer to make a little more. But if you just made it right now, then just take it off. Like, just try to lose some. Just go in and out, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. You're gonna end up losing a couple $100 easily. Oh, this morning. So then, yeah, you're gonna have to trade for more profits because they're gonna. You're below their consistency rule, so you're gonna be above their consistency rule, so you're gonna have to trade for a little longer to make a little more profits, so you can kind of like bring it down to like 40% consistency. Your account is under review. Then I think, yeah, let's take a look and see what happens, man. I think that, they may approve that. Well, Dean's got a good point. You don't have to worry about 10-second rule, I guess. Yeah. In this sort of a market chop. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Point Pablo, how does the take profit trade activate your eval if you pass through Asia? If you pass through Asia, you're gonna have to wait till the very next day. Point Pablo, unfortunately. You're gonna have to wait for another day. The next day. Michael, we might go to 736. Yeah, let's see, guys. I mean, we are getting a little pullback here, so somebody asked me how's your month of August, but my month of August, I got into a lot of bad trades, but I would say I am definitely a lot more consistent, and I racked a lot less accounts. And that was truly an important account for me, so I would say it was a pretty successful month of August. I mean, you're gonna have bad days. There's really nothing much you can do about it, right? So putting that aside, overall, I think it was a great month. I did a lot of great things. I held on to a lot of my accounts for much longer. I spent a lot less, you know. I spent a lot less, and I did a lot of great things, even though I kind of made a lot of mistakes too. Overall, I kind of felt like, you know, I was a lot more consistent moving into the month of August. And then with the payouts, with the expenses, everything, you know, I'm a happy camper for now. Right now my goal is not for the month of August, how I'm going to be ending this month, because I think this month is over now. It's behind us. We all have one more day for the month of August, so I'm not going to think about how I'm going to be ending the month of August. I'm okay with what I've got right now. Now my plan is for the month of September. And what's the plan? And luckily we got some lot of flash sales, and I loaded in quite a few accounts, obviously with funding ticks as well. So I've got funding ticks accounts. I've got 6 accounts with them, so we'll see if we can actually pass all of my funding ticks accounts. And then, you know, we'll try to get a lot of these 2 funded accounts, right? I'm really going to work hard to get a lot of my focus for the month of September. I think it's going to be a couple. I think it's going to be funding ticks, my funded futures. I think these 2 will probably end up being the 2 most important accounts for me. And then Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader is going to be like a sniper. I wouldn't be trading very often with Take Profit Trader, but I will take a step and a very aggressive trades to try and bank something big so I can get a payout on day 1. And then of course we got Top Step as well, but I think my primary focus for the month of September will be situation can change, but for right now I kind of feel like funding ticks, Take Profit Trader, and my funded futures. These 3 will be the 3 most important firm moving into the month of September, and I kind of like what I see so far, so we'll see what happens. So far I kind of like what I see, and I'm really happy that we got a flash sale with funding ticks, and I'd like to see some more sales though. We got an Apex one, but I would like to see some of my funded futures, to be honest. If my funded futures can come up with a, I don't know, $60 on a core account, I would love to like load in like 10 of them right now. I really would love to load in some 10. If it's just $60, being at $73, man, I kind of feel like it's a little bit pricey, you know. David, what up? Jay, Mike, you're giving me $200. Honestly, watching you trade gives me the confidence. Oh, you lost your funded account with Billionaires? Oh my god. I am so sorry, Mike. I mean, that obviously would have felt bad. Losing a funded account with Billionaires, I'm assuming that you've been trading that for like 4 or 5 days minimum. It's tough. Greg Acer, nobody cares about trading View though. Big man, you grabbed 4 funding ticks. Great job, man. You know what, guys? You don't have to use my code, funding ticks. I'm telling you right now. You don't have to use my code. You can use somebody else's code, but take advantage. You know what I mean? Take advantage, guys. Don't use my code. That's fine. But take advantage. That deal doesn't happen very often. Right? Jay's waiting for Black Friday. My god, we are, oh my, this market getting a bounce, guys. I am getting absolutely toasted. It is moving to the upside, guys. Let's have some fun here today, okay? I'm gonna try and be a little more aggressive because this market is an absolutely not fun. Watching this market do nothing right now. It's chopping within this 2 points range. It's not even 2 points range, guys. Holy, it's tough watching this. Just thinking about it right now, it's 2 point range, guys. 2 points. Wow, this market is so volatile. Great. David, what is up, man? Yesterday you made 10k each, really? But you blew afterwards. I don't know how I can. Oh, David, bro, I'm assuming you ended up copy trading these accounts. You made 10k though on each, so I don't know. It's that's not good, David. I'll be honest, man. That's not good. That's not gonna keep you in this journey for a very long time, to be honest. I'm gonna have to be very upfront. Something's gotta change. Either you try to not go aggressive looking for 10k profits on these accounts, you know, base hits. Try to go for base hits for 6 months, something like that. Something drastic has to change, or it's gonna be hard to just, you know, keep trading like that. To become a better trader, you gotta be consistent, of course. You gotta get consistent and manage your risk. And during that process, you're gonna end up blowing accounts no matter what you try to do. Managing risk and consistency is really what matters. We got 30 more minutes for Tokyo. Kev Low, man. Thanks, brother. Thank you so much, man. What is this market gonna do? Is the Tokyo gonna dump this market to the downside? We're gonna find out, guys. That's a lot of profits you just gave back to the market, David. That's not good, unfortunately. I mean, I made some silly mistakes too myself, like, don't get me wrong, but what happened right now? It refreshed itself. All right, are we going to get a balance in this market? Am I gonna get wrecked on this? We'll find out, guys, in a few more minutes. Maybe Tokyo is gonna maybe put this to bed now. Tokyo in 28 more minutes, guys. David, what you heard is a good and profitable trader is going to be boring trader because it's always looking for the same setup, always the same basics. Depends, David. I mean, if you are trading on your equities, then yes. If you're a trader not in the futures prop firm space, then that is what usually the good traders would do. But if you're trading the prop firm space, you gotta do it a little differently. New role, you lost 4 out of the 5 accounts copy trading. Yeah, that's one reason why I do not like copy trading, to be honest. I just find it hard to believe that not find it hard to believe, but imagine if I have 5 accounts and if I end up getting into bad trades, I'm gonna lose all my 5 accounts without having a chance, without presenting myself with an opportunity to get into another 4 trades that I would have done if I didn't copy trade. You know what I mean? So that's why I do not want to copy trade, and I still prefer to trade them individually until I get to a lot of accounts. And yeah, that's a little different conversation there. But you bought the first house, age 24, futures trading last year. Holy man, Jay, look at you, age of 24. Nice, man. You're pretty successful, not just a pretty successful futures trader, but you're pretty successful on your personal journey as well. So that's great. I like that. Don't trade your house, PG. Neural apps are KLE. To copy trade, you have to be very systematic. That's true. I mean, even if you're very systematic, guys, no matter how systematic you are, copy trading, you're still gonna make mistakes though. It's not like, you know, how it doesn't matter if you're like a computer machine as well. If you're an AI, even if you're a bot, you're gonna end up losing, because this market is not just gonna give everything back to you, right? It's gonna be hard. That's why trading is tough. Because even great traders, their win rate is only about 65-70%. Consistently, obviously some months they're gonna be 80%, some months they're gonna be 90%, you know, but consistently they're about 65-70%. I think if you're 70% consistency throughout the entire year, I think you're a pretty good trader. Oh my god, guys, I mean, what is this market? This is exactly what happened this morning. Sorry, not this morning, this power hour, when I lost my funded futures account. It right there, take a look, guys. It touched my entry, and then you gotta bounce back up again, and it never really cut back down again until it ended up stopping me out first, and then you gotta pull back. Exactly what happened today, guys, man. Here, I was right here, my funded futures, I was right here. It kept curling back up, stopped me out, and guess what? Woo, all the way down. And I could not trade because I was not there anymore. So sad, I can't believe. But again, the same mistake I make over and over again, same mistake that I make over and over again. This is a very important thing, is your contract size, man. Contract size. Why are you not managing your contracts? Contract size is what matters the most. Stock Tiger, all you had to do was get into one mini contract or even less. Then you would have easily held on to this trade all the way up here and maybe take your profits all the way down here. And if you want to hold it for longer, it's okay. Let it rip to the upside. But you had this big, huge move you could have capitalized. But because I had 3 mini contracts, I think I can't remember exactly how many I had. Not only that, I got into micro as well and mini as well. So I was definitely in that 3 to 4 contracts. And of course, it ended up cooking me because of the drawdown. And this is the same thing I say over and over again every day. Like even yesterday, I was talking about only if I was managing my size, I would have held on to this trade and I would have not gotten blown on my accounts. Why are you doing the same mistakes over and over again? For what? What's the purpose? To make like a couple $100s more? I don't understand, guys, man. I this is something that I'm kind of struggling right now to really stick to the right size. I just can't do that for some reason. I mean, I do a lot of cases, most cases, but sometimes when, you know, really matters, like today, for example, getting into this trade with my funded futures, I did not see a reason why I had to get into that aggressively with this size. I was just waiting, you know. I knew that if we what do you call this? If we push over this area, then this account's gonna blow, and I knew it. And I kind of felt like this is what it's going to do. But if I had only, let's say, 5 micro, then I would have held onto this trade easily, and I would have been back in the green on a pullback down into the 740s. You know, I don't know what I was thinking. Oh well. And while that's happening, I am down again. We are back up again in this above the VWAP, and the token is not even open yet. So, all right, I got $400 remaining on this. Oh, PC is definitely very important. Ryan, rebrand the full port title live. Obviously, I said my stop is gonna be at 754, but I didn't have it there because it's no point. Because this account's gonna get blown. And that's the reason I didn't put a stop, because this account's gonna get blown if Hold on one second. Let's try to see. Yeah, of course I do pull port sometimes. I'm pull porting right now. I'm pull porting.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Holy Jay, you're getting a Range Rover next. Nice, man. I'm still driving a little 2008 Honda. It's been a long time too. Jeez, guys, man, this market, what is it trying to do? Bowser in the house, man. Don't think how we could have turned a bad trade good. Think about where you could have accepted your loss and gotten to the right side of the trade. Yeah. I'm having the same issue, blowing counts because of that. That's greed. I think this account's gonna go, guys. Don't have enough drawdowns now. Oh, looks like a bounce too. Wow, incredible. Look at this bounce, guys, man. This kind of feels like very similar to what happened this morning, to be honest. During the little bit right before the power hour, when I got into my trade with my funny futures, this almost kind of feels the same. Slow grind, slow grind. And I'm still making the same mistake now, so. Yeah, Alan, hello. Yeah, like it's gonna be hard to try and trade Asia market. It's gonna get tricky. I think almost better to swing trade the Asian market as probably the way to do this. If you're trying to scalp the Asian market, it's gonna be hard. Creeping trends. Yeah, Bowser, yeah, I know. Sir charts just have to be patient. How patient though? How patient? What prop is that you're using? I'm using trade day. Money Mitch, that's the trade day I'm using right now. VHead, are you trading evals? I'm trading my eval, of course. I wouldn't be trading funded account with 5 mini contracts on this. Absolutely no. Terry Sullivan, what is up? What is your bias in the short position? Here I have a little trend line and a pivot here at 744, and we got a VWAP as well, VWAP cross as well from this trend line. I thought we get a break here to the downside, grind, and a pullback, but instead we pop to the upside. And I said I'm gonna have my stop somewhere here, but the problem now is that my drawdown, the reason I didn't have my SL here is because my drawdown is not enough to kind of hold on to this trade until this 755. So I kept holding because I kind of felt like maybe we try to push and do a little fake and dump back down again, and I'm still leaning for that unless we crack above this level, which is 755. And I've been saying this 755 for a while now today, right? You guys heard me say that for a little while. So I'm only using only one eval, guys. Yeah, you got a lot of what do you call this, firms using Project X now. You got Lucid Trading account, you got Billinox using, you've got Tick Trader using, Top One, lots and lots of firms using Project X, and obviously you have Top Step as well. So that's the trade idea. If I'm wrong, then I'm gonna have to exit my trade. And the reason I don't have an SL because this drawdown isn't enough to kind of hold on to this trade until 755. So instead of putting a hard stop here at 751, just leave it there. You know, it's gonna get blown if it goes against me now. Yeah, I like Project X too, to be honest. I like Project X, but I think there's a lot of what do you call this? When the price move very aggressively, I think there's a lot of glitch in this Project X that I don't know if you guys are aware, but I kind of noticed that. Justin, right in the house, man. What is up? Oh, by the way, Jay, where do you live? Where do you live, Jay? Yeah, sorry, that's a slippage. Yeah, I forgot the word to use. Yeah, slippage. You stopped trading because of that? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that slippage is real, and I've noticed that myself. So I think, yeah, I mean, we'll see. We could get a pullback here. We could get a bounce as well. Really, really hard to say at this point. Yeah, Justin, right. I'm not trading with Apex. not yet. I'm afraid to kind of like get into a different firm now that I've already kind of like feels comfortable trading with a lot of these firms that I'm trading right now. I just can't keep adding new accounts, new firms. I've already got funding ticks. I already said funding ticks is my priority moving into September. Funding ticks, and then Tech Profit Trader, and then My Funded Futures. These are the three very important firms that I'm gonna really put a lot of my time and energy into. Oh, I think I got order filled on my Ambulanox one. That's great. Let's try to.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Christian, so you could say $100 on your take profit, but you could only get 85, or you get 115 every now and then. That's right. I think Tristan is right. Oh, you're in Ontario. Okay. Yeah, Jay, we are too far away. No fishing for stock tiger for sure now. I'm very disappointed. I thought I was invited. I thought I could drive to your house, but that's definitely not the case now anymore. Iraqi trader, why not use the first light bacon indicator? Yeah, you know, I'm not interested in any indicators anymore. I have the indicators that I use here. I don't really have too many indicators to begin with, but I'm not really too interested. I think those are all just fancy looking indicators, which doesn't really change. I don't think that's gonna change my journey, I'll be honest.
Order filled.
All right, my Ambulanox just keep getting order filled there. Oh, I got first one got filled. We'll flatten this straight. Go back to my Bowser, when your stop says 300 loss, but you lose 350. Really? Bowser, is that right? Iraqi trader, hi bro, why every time I enter your life, you in red? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, I don't understand. Take a look at my freaking top step here. So I'm in green, then what are you? Are you go red? Is that what it is? My top stat, I've been red for like 34 days now on this account. So every time you see me go red, every time you see me, I'm in red. Like, how does that work? So for 30 days, 34 days, I've been green on my freaking account, and you're telling me now that every time you come and hop onto my stream, take a look at my trading, I'm freaking red all the time. How does that work? Do the math. Come on. Oh, by the way, I took my payout yesterday. I sent an email to what do you call this? I sent an email to TopStep, and yeah, and there, I got my payout. 23.50 right there, guys. Oh yeah, baby. 23. Oh well, that's all we had. Nick, look at this Nick, man. Nick is probably, I think our best trader, to be honest. I think, just based on what my observation and what I've seen so far, I think Nick is probably one of our better traders that we have on our Discord, man. Nick, $13,000 right there. I think that's an incredible discipline that Nick has shown. But anyways, coming back to my payouts, man, this is what I have. Where do I have anything more? I don't have any more, unfortunately. Oh, I had it here too. On 21st last week. Another $2,300. Oh, I have my account number there, damn it. I didn't realize that. Anyways. Oh, if you guys wanna hop onto our Discord, you guys are most welcome, of course. Here, this is our Discord link. If you guys wanna hop on to our Discord and have a lot of fun. We got great traders, obviously. The greatest trader. Oh dear, look at this pump. Something about this market getting a bounce right here. 747, getting a bounce. 750. No pullback. Oh, yeah, man. It looks like this account's gonna get blown or something. Any sort of a bounce, like another 3 points, I think this account's gonna go. Yeah, it looks like we are going to get a bounce. Ugly. Monica, man, what are you doing? It's late. It's late right now. Tiger, what is the CPE, what's CPI, and what's PPI? That's a pretty good question. I think all the three are very correlated, right? I mean, obviously the most important of all of these, they're all truly important, but I mean, a little more importance to the CPI. That's obviously the consumer price index, right? That's that really measures what the consumer pays for the goods and the services, right? So that's how much the consumers pay for the goods and the services, right? That's the average change in the price. But we just take a look at the PPI, which is the producer, right? So it it's the change in the prices, obviously, from that's received by the producer for the goods and the services. So two different things. The CPI is for the consumer and the PPI is for the producers, or say the manufacturers, right? And then the PCE is obviously the consumption, the consumer's consumption, right? It's the goods and the services that the consumers consume. So that's obviously going to really give us an understanding of how well the economy is, right? The PCE. And that's why I think we have a PCE coming in tomorrow, if I'm not wrong. So that's gonna kind of give us sort of an understanding in how this economy is actually doing. Is consumers consuming or not? Because you know what, the PCE, what really dictates the PCE is the Fed policy, right? The Fed decides how their interest rate is going to be based on PCE, more so with the PCE, because that's where the consumer consumption is, right? And based on that, the Fed decisions with the interest rate is really dictated based on the PCE, and I think we're getting the PCE tomorrow. I think, if I'm not wrong. What do you mean we're getting a pullback here? Oh shit, we're getting a pullback here? Eh, look at this pullback here. I like that. Is the patience paying off? Oh man, it would have been a beautiful trade if we entered short at 747 on a funded account. That would have been a lot better. Absolutely, would have been amazing. All right, let's see if this market holds. So today's what again? Today's 28. So today's 28. So I still have 2 more days. Oh, actually, you know what? I still have 1 more day. So if I trade tomorrow, I'm going to be able to request a payout with my funded futures too. And by the way, I completely forgot to tell you guys. By the way, I have my take profit trader 3012, so I'm going to be requesting a payout on that tonight because this is the money I made this morning. So I'm going to request a payout into the buffer, so that's $1,100. I'm going to be requesting a payout tonight on take profit trader, and then tomorrow I'll be requesting a payout $1,000 on my funded futures. And then what else? That's it. You know, that's all I have. And then I'm gonna have to trade another 5 days on my XFA, unfortunately, because I've already requested a payout yesterday. Guys, I'm gonna be live tomorrow morning, New York. I may be live a little bit late though. I'm not sure. I'll let you guys know. But most probably I'm gonna be live tomorrow morning. This really kind of feels like by this morning's trade, guys, man. This really feels like this morning, where it got really close to my entry, and then you got a reversal bounce. It really makes me feel like this. I kind of feel like this is what happened this morning. Not this morning, a little bit later into the power hour. I can't believe I'm getting chopped. Gonna be a little bit of a change. There we go. Oh man. Back to the VWAP. I think it's just going back and forth, to be honest. But I would have, like, it would have been better if I was if my entry was somewhere in that 745 instead of like 737. Yeah, what a boring price action, to be honest. This is, I think, what happened this morning. This sort of a move with my funny futures. Just pretty close to my entry, and then it gets a bounce. Like today could be a little different. Today, maybe we can also see this thing pull back down again, right? But today we were trending up. We were trending up, right? The whole entire morning. Right? Trending up. So it's a little different. Right now, I kind of feel like we have a chance of a pullback here. We'll see. We'll see, guys. Hey, Vin in the house, man. What up? Yeah, I'm a little tired, guys, man. I'm a little tired today. But I'm not feeling that great today. But always great to see everybody back again, so always great. It's my honor. Jay, have you been to Japan? Yes, I've been to Japan. I've been to a lot of places. Devs, what up, Devs? You got the same old mess again. I know. Are we finally gonna get a pullback here? Are we? Oh my god, we have an Alberta mortgage broker. I need that. Hey, Alberta mortgage broker. Can we be friends? So what sort of a broker are you talking about? Are we finally going to rip this thing to the downside, guys? Are we finally? Can this be any different to this morning? Can this get any different to this morning? There we go. We are getting a bounce. Charles, what is up? You like my music? Kelly, a lot of my fellow traders don't like my music though. You're probably one of the few. So I want to thank you for liking my music. Oh, Alberta mortgage. Hey, Fiber Splice, are you from Alberta too? Can you let me know? Kelly, really crazy. It's relaxing. Yeah. Monica hates it. Everybody hates it. Captain Price hates it. Hallam hates it. Oh, Fiber Splice go. You're in Kelowna. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna have to see you when I hop onto Kelowna for sure. I didn't know you're from Kelowna, man. I know you mentioned about that. I completely forgot. Fiber Splice Gold from Kelowna, guys. Nice, I like that. We are neighbors. Surfing. I don't know if I'm gonna be okay with that surfing. I'm not very good at surfing, so. We got a lot of Canadians, by the way. A lot of Canadians, guys. I told you this is what happened this morning, and I kind of feel like this is a small example of what happened earlier today. And I feel not that great looking at this chart. A little bit more promising because it's still lower high, right? We're still underneath this pivot, so I kind of feel like, you know, we could see this thing pull back down here again. Maybe back down to the 720s, and obviously before we do that, we try to break underneath here and bring it down to 720, right? I kind of feel like still we are in the lower downtrending and pull back down here, but I don't know, man. We got a VWAP here, and the VWAP is kind of like we are constantly retesting this VWAP back and forth. So we may end up chopping around, get out of this pivot, and then eventually find our way back up again and break it to the upside, and then of course I'm out of this trade. And this is exactly what freaking happened to me this morning with the my funded futures. And yeah, man, I don't know why it's this happening so much. Like, I don't understand. It's I mean, not that I've been losing a lot of accounts, but it's annoying. It's annoying that it has to, like, you know, I mean, if it ended up pulling back to here and then I didn't take my profits, and then you gotta bounce back up again, then yeah, it's my fault, right? Then it's my fault for sure. But this is my entry, and it just gets pretty close right into my entry and then gets a bounce. You know what I mean? I don't understand this. Can you get any more? Like, obviously I understand we have a beautiful level of support right here, but you still have a chance of overshooting it down to into the 730s. I think that's what it's always been doing. Like, why does it have to be so different right now? And this morning as well. And you guys know I put my limit order here, placed my limit order, and that's really about 6 points down from my entry. Yeah, almost kind of feels like it's trying to create a new trend line, right? New trend line pushing, trying to call back up again. This is what I almost kind of feel like this market's trying to do. We'll see, guys. Maybe a little bit early. Maybe a little bit early. We may try to break out of this pivot and then try to pull back. I haven't still seen a relative strength in this bounce, so we're gonna have to wait and see, guys. Stay a little patient, you know. Maybe it may pay off. Who knows? So back to midget. The interest has made everybody believe their opinion matters. We used to all be quiet and minded our business. Tristan M seems like it needs to pull back further to get some liquidity. We may try to build more liquidity down into this 730s before we get some sort of a bounce, maybe. Definitely in the cards. Nate in the house, man. What up? 15 minutes candle opens get tested and cause reaction often. This is an important test. They offer great low risk reversal plays or fail quick. Yeah, we could. This is like kind of 50-50 at this point, to be honest, right? I kind of feel like this could break, or we could get a pullback. You know, either one of the two. We could certainly do something like this. Breakout, or we break it to the downside. One of the two. We'll find out pretty soon now. I think we are getting to a point where the market will have to now decide what it wants to do. Right? Well, the market will have to decide what it wants to do now. We're getting pretty close. The VWAP here, we got a pivot here, and we've got a range is tightening. It's gonna have to decide what it wants to do now. Getting pretty close, guys. Markets keep changing. They're out there to get us. Mike, that's right. I mean, we just have to get smarter than the market. And we are here getting a little bounce back into the pivot. 748, and guess what, guys, like I said again over and over again, 755. If we try to retest the 755 and 755 ends up holding, then I think we could say final goodbye to my trade day account, final goodbye, and never look back anymore. 5 splice gold, we should hit up lower mainland. Oh my god, Eric C, your lower mainland. A little farther away, Kelowna and Lower Mainland. Where about in Lower Mainland, bro? If you don't mind me asking. KL83, what up? How will I get the giveaway winning from yesterday? Oh, my goodness me. You've got to be kidding me, bro. King LS, you did not get your giveaway. Is that right? I am so sorry. Oh, you're from Langley? Nice, man. Nice. I like that. We got a lot of Canadians. I kind of feel like I'm surrounded by a lot of my fellow traders. A lot of Canadians. I kind of feel like I'm surrounded now. We got a lot of fellow traders from Calgary. A lot of Canadians from Edmonton, Okotoks. We have somebody from Pincher Creek as well, here in the south. Pincher Creek, everybody. Can this get any more exciting? Well, not the trading. What's going on right now in this trading is just ugly. We're getting a bounce, man. Just really annoying. This is exactly what happened to me today. Right? When this thing freaking dumps, it moves so fast. And when you're shorting this market, it gets this slow grind to the upside and makes you kind of feel like this market's gonna dump. And then guess what? The market obviously pumps and then you're out of your trades. Man, I'm annoyed with this price action, to be honest. I'm very annoyed. I just want to get out of my trade. Look at this pump, guys. This is gonna go in $185. Fuck, man. This is exactly what happened to me in my funded futures, man, today. This is what happened today, this morning, with my funded futures, and I ended up blowing that account. Like, really pissed me off that he does this. You know, it's like, not the trade itself, right? You're on the wrong side of the trade, that's fine. But, I mean, not pulling back to at least here, you know what I mean? Like, this is all I'm looking for. I understand there's liquidity here, I get that, but usually they would overshoot it down, you know what I mean? Let me just take a look, guys, man. Maybe it's an uptrending overall, that's probably the reason why. Right? I only have 135 remaining on this one. Oh no, I did not lose that account, just in right. Guys, by the way, the my funded futures funded account that I lost is the more recent account that I had. So I only had $1,500 on that account. So I did not lose the account that obviously is the most important one. I wouldn't do that. You know, I would obviously take it a lot more serious, but I took a stab on my funded futures, which is a more newer, if you will, account that I had. So let's just go back to my funded futures, guys. So just I don't know why I'm down on this account now. Why am I down here? Did I trade this account? I don't even know. Anyways, guys, so I've got 2 funded accounts now with my funded futures because I lost my third one. But the third one that I lost was only with $1,500 in profits. So this is the account that I've already gotten like 4 payouts so far. So the request that I'm gonna be making tomorrow will be the 5th one. So 5th payout tomorrow, guys. My funded futures, and this is my 4th one. So I've got 2 accounts, pretty close to 5 and 6 payouts. The one that I lost, I never had a payout with that account. So new account and I lost that. That's fine. I mean, the fact that I was angry, not because I lost that account, but the fact that, you know, you kept doing stuff like this, you know what I mean? Like, you could have pulled back like a couple points to just get me out of this trade, but it would never do that. It would never freaking do that, you know what I mean? Like, for example, here, you got it down here, right? Like here as well, you got it down here, but here it wouldn't do that. Not even a couple points. This is what I was talking about. That's where I kind of got very annoyed, but sometimes it is what it is, unfortunately. I never seen Tiger annoyed. John Walkman, what is up, man? John Walk, did you smack the like? Guys, by the way, I'm gonna share my Discord link. It's let me just post that Discord link. If you want to be part of the great community, you guys are most welcome. I've shared that there. And also, if you guys want to see me go live during New York, and I'm gonna share my main channel YouTube link as well. And this is the main channel that I'm sharing right now. If you guys want to get notified every time I go live on that main channel, you guys can go ahead and subscribe to that channel too. And I thank you for doing that. And of course, if you guys enjoying what you guys see right here, having a lot of fun tonight, please take a moment, a few seconds of your time to smack that like as well. Hit that notification as well too. Thank everybody for your support to the stream. And this market's gonna give me a chance to maybe do a little bounce back. I don't know. We'll find out, guys. Sherry in the house, man. What up? Yeah, I'm gonna stop trading. I'm gonna stop trading using my phone to trade. You know, it's like, I don't know, like I wish there's a way to kind of show you how I trade on my phone, but it's like I'm remotely controlling my main computer using my phone. So the contents on my phone is a lot smaller, like the font size and everything is kind of really small and tight. So I make a lot of mistakes using my phone, right? It's a little different to, let's say, using your phone to get into the Trader of 8 app, for example. It's not like that. You know, I use my phone to kind of control my main computer because they've got a lot of different charts on my main computer. So I kind of like that idea. But the downside is that everything is so tiny and you're trying to trade during the day and you got a lot of stuff going on. I tend to make a lot more mistakes, right, and get into the wrong side of the trades a lot of times. Even though I've been very, very profitable, a lot of mistakes could have been avoided if I'd not used my phone to trade. And this is what I was trying to say about my phone. Yeah, remote connection. That's right, Eric C. I'm remotely controlling my computer using my phone, and that kind of hurts. A lot of cases, you know, and that's why I try to avoid. I tried, but sometimes, you know, I'm kind of forced myself to kind of get into trades using my phone, and that's what I've been trying to avoid doing. But every time I try to obviously trade using my phone, I get into some real tough trades, and yeah, you know, you end up losing 1 or 2 accounts. Could be truly important accounts as well, nobody knows. But Jay, no, I don't have Bitcoin per se. I cannot go into too much details about that, but I don't have a Bitcoin here. But we have Bitcoin. What I mean is the brokerage, right? I don't have a brokerage here, but I have elsewhere. Ellison in the house, man. What up, Ellison? We are back to your stream. Nice. Where the hell were you, Ellison? Josh Min, what up, man? Thank you so much. Hello to you too. Josh Min, are you new to the stream? Jeez, guys, this market, what is it trying to do? Are we gonna pop or are we gonna dump? I think this market will have to decide what it wants to do now. I'm getting tired of this. Just stop me out. Just get me out of this trade now. Michael Anthony in the house, man. I'll help you with this trade, Tiger. I'll go long and it will immediately drop. Nice, Michael Anthony. I like that. I know. Guys, think about it. If you guys go long, is the market going to fade you? And am I going to be in profits? Maybe. Maybe. I like that idea, though. How late do you trade tonight, Bill E? I mean, usually I carry on for like about 3 to 4 hours right from the open. So the market opens at 6 p.m. Eastern time. I try to carry on for as long as say 10 or 11 night Eastern time. But I like lately I've been a little more. It's been it's getting harder and harder to go longer, if you will. I've just been overloaded with a lot of other stuff on a personal front, of course. So it gets tough. It gets tough. But at some point, I'm probably gonna, you know, I'll try my level best to stay longer, of course, and have some fun with my fellow traders, and not get into losing trade like the way I'm getting into today. 40-minute contracts to fade you. Yeah, Point Pablo, let's go, man. Come on, I need that. I need this market to pull back here. I had no idea what this market's trying to do here. 750. So, but let's take a look at this. I mean, I think more so than today. I think what's more important than today right now is what this market may expect. What can we expect from this market tomorrow morning, right? That's the... It really boils down to how we... Man, look at this, guys. It looks actually pretty bullish. This is on a 50-minute chart now, but it looks pretty bullish. Where we broke out of this pivot, you know, we are breaking out. You know, I kind of feel like this could be something like that now. Crawl back up and try to retest the high, 800. Is that what this market is trying to do? We definitely have that in the cards now. I don't know, pull back, pull back, pull back. Yeah, I could be down now, guys, man. I don't really have a lot of drawdowns anymore. Of course, you could see this thing just flip of a coin. This could just literally pull back all the way down. We're in the Asian market. A lot of things can happen. And a lot of things can change. Don't get me wrong. We've got a PCE tomorrow morning as well. So a lot of things can change. Right? But we have a chance of breaking out, though. Maybe retest the 762. If we get a bounce over 755, I've been saying this 755 for a long time, but if we get a bounce off that 755, we could see this thing go. But if we can't get above the 755 and we keep getting rejection of the 755, then I think we have a chance of a bigger pullback. I think if we start to crack underneath the 736, that I think we could see this thing go back all the way down to 700s too, right? In this zone, right? So we could see ourselves pull back here in this area, and this could go pretty fast as well. So we have to get above this 755, which is obviously going to be very important. We'll wait and see what this market really wants to do. So far we're kind of holding. We're above the VWAP, we're above the we just got out of the pivot. So let's see, this is going to be an important area now. It's a nice slow grind to the upside, so we really have to get down to 744 or just get underneath the VWAP, to be honest. This VWAP here, this is the VWAP here. We really have to get underneath this, break it down, then I think the rest is history. After that, then I think we could see ourselves pull back all the way down here, right? But we really have to get underneath the VWAP and get really underneath the 744. It's the first real test. And then this would be a fake one, a fake pump, and then you continue grinding to the downside and trending lower. We'll see, guys, man. We need to retest the high tomorrow. DAA, what is up, man? I sent your friend request a couple days ago, but yet to be accepted. DAA, what was the purpose of that friend request? I don't remember. Are you waiting for some giveaway as well? Oh, King 83. Hold on one second. I've got to take care of King 83's giveaway. Looks like a slow grind to the upside. Man, this price action is really annoying. Very annoying. Yeah, I'm getting a little annoyed. Yeah, it doesn't look like it wants to pull back here. There you are. What was the sound? Did I got into any trades? Hold on one second, guys. I want to make sure. I don't have any trade. That sounds like a trade evade. I don't have any trade. So what was the sound all about? I don't understand. I don't have any trades. What was the sound though? That sounded like a liquidation sound, but I didn't trade any. Oh, hold on, guys. I got liquidated on my intraday. Sorry, my trade day. But trade of 8 though. Did I get into any trades? No, I didn't. So there's no trades on my trade of 8. So from where did the sound come from? I have no idea. I hate this price action, man. Oh, random. Okay, maybe that's a... Yeah, I think that's just a random notification sound or something like that. Alright, at least that's good. Now it's got nothing to do with my liquidation. But honestly, this is the kind of a price action that I got into. Like, this is, I think, a good example of what happened to me on my funny futures. I really hate this, man. Honestly, I really hate the fact that, you know, he does stuff like this. Not even a little pullback here, right, to get me out of my trades. I don't know. I've been having this sort of a trade for more often now. I kind of feel like I don't know what's up with this sort of a trades that I'm getting into lately. Like it wouldn't give me that sort of a couple points move. I don't know. I'm just I mean, losing this account, it's fine. It's not the end of the world, but I don't know, man. I'm just not happy with what sort of the trades. Like, this almost kind of feels like, you know what I mean? Like this is the chart, does something like that. I enter short right here, and then the market keeps grinding to the upside, and it pulls back just enough to be right above my entry, and then gets a bounce, and then I have to wait for this thing to pull back again, and it pulls back just enough right above my entry and bounces, and then finally reaches to the upside, and then I get stopped out right there. Not even a small little pullback here underneath my entry. I've been doing this quite often lately. I mean, not as much, to be honest. Just a few times, but you know what I mean? It's like, that's what really annoying. And then eventually it starts to pull back very hard. Meanwhile, this is sort of a move that I was really kind of looking for. And now we're getting a pullback here too. This is what like kind of made me a little annoyed today with the buy for the futures. And now it's obviously it's not an important account, so I mean every account's important, but it's an eval account. I was already down quite a bit on that account, but just the fact that, you know, you're not getting that sort of a pullback, you know, just a little bit. We are looking for just a little bit, and it doesn't do that. It stops you out right at the top. And now we're getting a pullback here. Like, this is the freaking thing that I hate the most. Trust me. Oh well. Truck trend. You should trade on New York because Asia will not move as much. Just stream more on New York. I mean, I would love to, but got a lot of this stuff going on during the day. If I was a full-time trader, then that's a different conversation. If I'm a full-time trader, I should be live during New York. I'll probably end up doing a little less during Asia and a little bit longer during New York, to be honest. When I started streaming during Asia, I was already an Asian trader, right? I used to trade quite often during futures. Futures trading during Asia, I did that even well before I got into streaming. And during that time, I was the only futures trader trading during Asia. I kind of feel like I'm the one who built this Asia market, to be honest. Trust me, when I was streaming during Asia, nobody was there. Not just streamers, but it was just, you know, the traders itself. They didn't know that Asia market ever existed, to be honest. Yeah, somebody asked me what's my win rate during Asia versus New York, but I think my New York trades are definitely better. Of course, I would say if the New York is about 70% win rate, I would say Asia maybe about 60%. There's definitely that 10% gap between the two, but I know that Asia market did present a lot of opportunities with volatility in the last 8 to 10 months, right? Not lately, but it's been a pretty volatile Asia right from the election last year. I think that was in September or November. I think it was what, October, I think. Since October last year into say April, May, Asia market was super duper. It was like very volatile, really clean moves. Like, it was just a perfect time to be trading during Asia. If you guys are truly busy during the day, Asia definitely did present you with a lot of opportunities to get either, like, you know, make good trades and yeah, you know, just get payouts as well. But now it's different. Now I kind of feel like this Asia market is just back to where it's supposed to be. It's just really not doing anything so far. I'm very disappointed with the Asian market, to be quite honest. Do we have a lot of London traders? I mean, I don't understand how you guys trade London, man, to be honest. Like, you guys are probably 85% of the traders are in either in the US or in Canada. And trading London sessions like what, 2 a.m. in the morning? I don't know how you do it. Sleep 2-3 hours a night? Oh, Kelly. Yeah, you gotta, like, you know, guys, man, see, the part of the reason why you've got to have a good sleep, and you gotta, like, in order to have a great start to the New York cash, you gotta feel fresh, right? That's why I like to trade Asia, but I did trade London, but then I kind of struggle. I started to struggle a little more often during New York, because I was a lot more exhausted, right? Because I traded London. So I kind of feel like you gotta have some gap in between, right? So Asian market, I kind of feel like it's a well, I guess it's a good time to be trading. You know, if you're busy during the day, they come back a little bit later in the afternoon and start trading the Asia. Take a little break, have some good sleep, get up in the morning, and get ready for New York. You know what I mean? Then you're gonna have a great New York, because New York obviously is going to present you with the biggest opportunities for you to get to great trades with great profits and ultimately a great payouts, right? You know, like today, this morning, I traded the first 5-10 minutes of the day, the cash, and that's where I traded most of my take profit trader and my funded futures. And it only took me 5 minutes to kind of bank my profits, the profits that I need to count it as a day. And you only needed 5 minutes to finish that off during New York. So New York can definitely choppy, but I think the first 30 to 1 hour, first 1 hour of the day, lately it's been the first 1 hour, right? The first 1 hour of the New York presents you the biggest opportunity and then the rest of the day is kind of like back to Asia. You know what I mean? But in order to do really well in the first 1 hour of the day, the cash, like I'm just saying, you gotta feel fresh, right? Because if you are exhausted right at the start, it's gonna be tough to make good trades. London is better than New York. That's perfect play. Really? Interesting. You can't sleep if your brain is already thinking about your profits in the next few hours. I cannot. Okay, I'll be very honest. I cannot sleep that well if I'm in an overnight swing trades. That's why I try not to get into a lot of overnight swing trades because of that. Because I keep getting up, like, you know, in between. So I have that problem myself. It's not just you, I guess. But I love overnight swing trades, though. You know, a lot of my trades that I've, like, you know, big trades that I make are all through overnight. You know, that's, I could also end up losing my accounts too during an overnight swing trades. But a lot of the great trades, a lot of the big trades that I made are all through overnight. Like, you know, like Top Step is a good example. Top Step, this $7,000 that I made there. This is overnight swing. Overnight swing. A lot of my big trades are, I'll tell you what, guys, is an overnight trade, number one, and number two, right at the open. Like this $1,600 is right at the open. This $1,600 is right at the open. Cash. It's either cash. The big bulky trades are usually in the cash, and then also overnight swing trades. This is where I bank the most. And these are all, I guess, the Asian market trades. I don't know. I think these are probably Asian market trades. All of these. Yeah, this market is really choppy, guys. I don't know if this market is going to really present us with anything today. Wow, I can't believe how slow. I honestly, I can't even believe I'm actually blown my account. And yet it's only up to 755. I got blown at 755 to be exact. And now it's really not doing anything, guys, man. Look at this freaking price action. Order rejected. What is up, man? Nice month. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy with everything that's going on in the month of August, by the way. I'm not gonna complain. Even though I made a lot of bad mistakes and also a little bit unlucky, if you will. But even then, I'll take it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna complain about $28,000 of payouts, you know. And I've only spent about like $2,500 across all the accounts, all the firms this month. And I did not like I did not blow as much on accounts that really matters to me. On accounts that really matters to me, I did not blow them. I held to these accounts for longer. And as you guys can see on my funded futures as well, I held onto these accounts that matters much longer. I've been holding it for like over 30 days now. Actually, I lied. About 28 days on my funded futures account and about 35 days on my Top Step as well. So, you know, it's I'm not gonna complain. You know, I mean, we all say the same thing. It could have been better. It could have been better, but you know what? It's not gonna be perfect, no matter how you try to do. Justin Wright, I think you've seen me trade New York all the time, but you know, I do NQ and MNQ both. It really depends on the market situation. I like to start off trade NQ right off the bat, and maybe towards a little bit later when the market starts to get choppy, get into MNQ trades. But the reason why I like to go into NQ because I like to get in and quickly get out as well, because the market is very volatile right at the open, right? So I want to get in, quickly get out for a couple $100 trade, and it's been working out pretty well in my opinion. Oh, King S83, man, that's hard. I don't know if I want to be trading at 300k. I'll be honest, man. 12 months ago, I traded 300k and 250ks, but I could not do it, man. I just couldn't do it. I just don't have the patience to even do it as well. But at the same time, I don't even know if I want to be doing that ever again. If anything beyond 150k, I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it. I'll be very honest, man. Think about it. It's not worth it. All the 300k is for show. Like if I want to make things very exciting on my stream, yeah, I may probably end up getting a 300k just to kind of like get into like 25 contracts, you know, to just make it a little more fun, more entertaining. But I mean, what's the point? You know what I mean? What's the point? That would probably the whole purpose. But it doesn't do me any good by using 300k account to try and get the payouts. It's gonna take me ages, and during that process, I'm gonna get cooked a lot. Wow, this market's really choppy, guys. 1 second. Yeah, the problem with this 300k account is even if they give it to me for free, I don't know if I want to be trading that account. It's tough. It's really tough. I think for me the sweet spot is the 50ks. And if they have 75k, which they don't, it's also okay, fine by me. Maybe a 150k at most, but I think 50k is probably the sweet spot. Bulk of my payouts. It's funny enough that the biggest payout that I've got from Take Profit Trader is from the 25ks. It's weird in that sense, but with Take Profit Trader, 25ks is probably where I took bulk of my profits. So I've done pretty well with 25ks on Take Profit Trader, but everything else, like Top Step, is the 50ks. You know, my funded futures 50ks. Funding ticks will be the 50ks as well. Bionox is the same thing, 50ks. And trade day is just recently I've been trading, so we'll see how that goes. I'll let you guys know. You know what, but if you did the math, guys, this is what I said to everybody again and again on our Discord, but you know, it's a very interesting fact that you know, we all, like, think about it, guys. My funded futures, for example, like three funded account, three funded core. If you make $100 every day, let's say you have one good day and you try to get over $1,500 in total profits, and from there, let's say you start off with $1,500 profits, and then from there, if you make every day $100, then every week you get $1,000 payout. My funded futures, I've been taking a payout every single week. Every single week. So if every single week you get about, say, $2,500 single week. So times 4, that's, I don't know, I think it's 10K if I'm not wrong. That's 10K. 1 month, 10K. So if you're struggling to get the payout, it's very doable, guys. It's very doable. It's not, I don't think, I know it's hard, but it's very, very doable, guys, man. Even if you have 2 funded accounts in my funded futures and you get into 1 good trade and you're up $1,500, from then on, all you have to do is make $100 every day. And that, after 5th day, you're gonna take $1,000 off the table. And all you have to do is just keep making $100 to get yourself a payout every 5 days. And if you have 2 accounts, that's times 2. And at the end of the month, if you do times 4, that gets you over $10,000. You know, think about it. There's a lot of traders struggling to even get a couple $1,000 payout in a month. And there we go, guys. Market pulling back here. Man, this is what I was talking about, guys. This is exactly what happened this morning as well. And I keep saying this over and over again, but it's really frustrating to see this sort of a price action. Stops you out, takes you out completely, and the market starts to pull back. Very annoying, guys. This is exactly what happened this morning, and it's happening to me again tonight. What is an awesome deal? Funding ticks is 38 right now. 38. All right, guys, I'm gonna get into some trades now.
Order filled.
All right, guys, I'm trading with funding ticks. I think tomorrow morning when I go live, I'll be live tomorrow morning, guys, by the way. Always great to see you guys, obviously, during New York. But I'll be trading a lot of my accounts on my... funding ticks, my funded futures. I hope tomorrow's gonna be a great day, great morning. I look forward to trading tomorrow morning. I think it's gonna be a tough day to trade. Oh, by the way, tomorrow's what, Thursday or Friday? Hold on. Sorry, tomorrow's Friday. I got confused for a bit. So don't keep buying hoping they show on the dashboard. Why would they not show on the dashboard? Just navigate through their dashboard. They've got a pretty nice looking dashboard. Your account show up right away, guys. Your account show up literally 5 seconds after you buy an account. So it doesn't take you very long time to show up. Okay, so if it's not showing up, then we have a problem. That's a Tredovate. That's right. PG, what up? Global Vision, what is going on? Are we gonna have a slow trading day tomorrow too? Maybe. Is that what it's going to be tomorrow morning, guys? Oh, by the way, is tomorrow going to be a half day too? Can somebody let me know? Yeah, we've got to be careful tomorrow for sure, but is tomorrow going to be a half day, guys? Can somebody let me know? Oh, it's going to be a full day. Nice. I'm gonna be trading full day tomorrow. I'm gonna be live at 9:30 tomorrow morning. Of course, I'm gonna try my level best to make a lot of good trades. I think tomorrow is gonna be a good day, guys. I have a feeling, you know, we're gonna have a great day tomorrow. Oh shit, now we're tanking. Jeez Christ, man. Oh my god. Incredible.
Order filled. Order filled.
Hey, King L83, I sent you your giveaway. Just check your PayPal. There's no activation fee on funding ticks. Guys, man, this market pulling back, man. What a mess. Oh my god. Incredible. incredible market today. Horrible, guys. I don't know if I want to be trading anymore with this sort of a price action that we're getting right here. I think it almost kind of feels like I'm wasting my time trying to get chopped in the straights. Like, this is probably one of the worst price action I've seen in a while during Asia. This is like, it's been 4 or 6 points. This is the kind of a move we were looking for on that trade with trade day, and of course you ended up getting destroyed on that trade. Now we're getting a pullback here. Fucking, I can't believe this. Simple $500 negative on this trade. $1,500 drawdown on this.
Order filled.
Yeah, what a garbage, guys, man. What a garbage. Horrible. Horrible. Wow, look at that pullback. Jeez, guys, man, are you kidding me? Man, that's the freaking pullback that we're looking for. God, man, I can't trade this dirty price action anymore, guys. It's not worth my time. Ugh, I'm so annoyed. It's very annoying. Very annoying. I can't believe like what I'm witnessing right now, guys. The same thing happened this morning on my fund futures, and the similar sort of a setup that I'm seeing here today. This is exactly what we are looking for. I still have $1,000 drawdown on this, so I'm kind of. No, this is not a funded account, guys. This is not a funded account. This is an eval. I would have been crying if this was a funded account for sure. Sorry, man. I should have said it's an eval. I normally say if it's an eval or not, right? I normally say that, but I got so cooked today. I didn't have the chance. I didn't have a chance to say that either. So, yeah, this is an eval account. The trade day that I traded was an eval too. Maybe we get a bounce. Let's give it a try. Let's try to see if I can actually get a bounce.
Order filled. Order filled. Order working. Order working. Order working.
Oh my god.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, there we go. I took it off. Back down to where's the account? Where's the account? Oh, here we go. This is the account. DAAA, you're gonna have to wait till cash. The problem is I don't know if you are the winner though. That's the bigger problem. I know King L83, I took care of his this claim right now. So I just need to know if you have won that giveaway though. If you can just maybe capture screen. I know King 83 won it because it was just yesterday, so it was pretty straightforward. I do remember, even though I have a short memory. You know what I mean? But DAAA, like you only sent me a, you won on the 21st. Okay. Do you have like a capture screen of people calling out that you're the winner? If not by me. That's the problem when you do so many giveaways, man. You just can't remember who the hell is the winner. I did literally pretty much every day. And we are getting a bounce right now. Do you think we'll go to the moon? More to the downside? I think it's just gonna chopper ride. I think this is gonna be a lot of fakes. I kind of feel like this market's gonna do. Guys, please take a moment to smack that like if you guys want to support the stream, guys. Smack that like if you guys want to support the stream. We've got over 330 viewers. We got only 90 likes, man. Holy moly. Final countdown, you need a nap. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you had a long day. And on top of that, you're trying to trade. You're trying to get into trades, man. It's not easy. Guys, if you guys are a part-time trader and you guys are making profits, getting the habitual payouts, honestly, guys, you guys are doing a fantastic job. I'm pretty assuming that you guys are trading off the phone too. You know, you guys are definitely in the top tier trader. You should be proud of yourself, man. If you guys are getting payouts, trading using your phone, and you guys are part-time traders, you guys are doing an absolutely great job. And even if you guys are break-even too, and you're a part-time trader, you're definitely doing great. You should be proud of yourself. I'll be honest. Just give you the time. I believe you're busy. Chat should be able to testify. Yeah, don't worry, man. DA, did you send me a friend request? I'll take care of it. Did you send me a friend request, brother? Oh, there we go. I see that right now. Hold on. Yeah, DA, just check my DM. I already sent you a text. I'll take care of it, brother. Don't you worry. King 83, you're the worst trader. You're great. You're not a worst trader. You're one of the best trader. Alex, what up? Trade with confidence. Good thing about holding sell trades, you get positives. Yeah, well, that's true. Let's see if we get a bounce, guys, man. We kind of held the 730 And the really nice thing is we bounced off that 730 pretty nicely back into the 740. We're at 740 now. That's a 10 points bounce right off that low 730. And now it's a beautiful support area as well. So let's see if we can actually hold this now. Try to get ourselves back above this 740. Get above the 740 and try to see if we can curl back up into the 748s. And then I think we find ourselves back into where this market was. Look at that, guys. We got to bounce. Right? We got to bounce. Let's say we pull back here. We may try to bounce and try to call back up again. I mean, by now we should have tanked all the way here, but it didn't do that. So we'll see. And maybe try to curl back up, get back into the view up. And that's what it's going to be all day. Just retesting the view up. I guess that's what it is. And this is gonna be a big one here, guys. I have $1,500 drawdown now on this, so I kind of feel like I'm maybe protected cautiously. Hey, DA, are you from Canada? Can you confirm? All right, guys. The DA, the payment is risky and could be a scam. That's what it said. I'm just gonna have to cancel the payment for now. I need to. You're in the US. Just make sure you got the right email address for me, to me, because it's telling me it could be a scam. So, anyways, I'll talk to you separately once this streaming is done. All right, let's see if we get a bounce here, guys. Back above the 740, I think it's going to be important. And then hopefully we can see our see this market get back into the 746. And then try to retest the 750s. So far, it kind of feels like we are having a little bit of a hard time trying to get a bounce. But this could be, this area could be something like this now. We could chop. But ultimately we try to find ourselves back up again. So oh, ABB, thank you so much for your support to the stream, man. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, AB. Is this going to be a pullback here? Oh, this market, guys. I want to try and load.
Order filled. Order filled.
Let's try to port. So maybe I can reload some accounts. Maybe the 25 case. Maybe try to.
Order failed. Order failed. Order failed. Order failed. Order failed. Order rejected.
Maybe try to get the 25 case. Maybe let's try that. ABB, thank you once again for your support to the stream. Yeah, that definitely is like a 3 mil cat for sure. Tory Trades, are you from Canada? Yeah, I mean it's not really about money, right? It's just it you know, it means the world to me. There's something I'm gonna change. Something's not right about this. The fills. I've got to change the fills here. Oh, there we go. So its fills is gone now. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm down quite a bit. I'm not going to panic. I'm porting. I'm tilting right now. Looking to see if we can get it back up again, or if I end up losing these accounts. At least I have a chance of getting into the 25Ks, and I can load in 2 accounts with the 25Ks before this flash sale is over. Actually, you know what, guys? Is the flash sales ending today in about a few hours? Is that what it is? I think Monica said the promo ends in like 2 hours or something like that. All right, DA, I think I've taken care of your claim. I think it should be in your PayPal mailbox. Just take a look and let me know. Oh, it's a slow grind to the downside. Is that what it is? The market looking pretty weak here. I guess my initial trade idea was right. We may not. We'll see. We'll find out. I still have $900 drawdown on this account, so. And instead of a bounce, obviously gonna put me back in the green, but wow, this market is extremely choppy here, guys. Extremely choppy. Hold on, I'm gonna place my limit orders. Limit orders.
Order working. 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 Order cancel. Order cancelled.
Alright, let's see, guys, what happens now. We get a bounce or what? Let's take a look. Monica, yeah, I'll just take a look. 1 second. Why are these accounts not showing? That's weird. Yeah, Monica, I'm not sure. I think somebody also mentioned that their funding ticks accounts that they bought, it's not showing on the dashboard. It's weird.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh my god, look at that bounce.
Filled.
Oh my god. Yeah, if you blow your funding ticks account, just make sure to cancel your subscription, right? And I just requested a payout with funding, sorry, not with funding ticks. With the, what do you call this? Oh, hold on. I can exit that. There we go, guys. We are getting a nice, beautiful bounce here. All right, I just requested a payout now with the... Hold on 1 second. Nick, don't worry, your sales will come down, but good discount. Nick. Nick is the finest trader that we have on our Discord, guys. Huge trader. Probably the most disciplined trader that I've ever seen. Anyways, guys. Payout. Oh, by the way, what is going on right now? Yeah, $1,100, guys. With the split, it's 888. I'll take it any day. So I've taken that. I've also requested a payout with the top step as well, 23. And this has to go because this is a error. Delete this message. That's gone. So I've got 23 and then I've got $1,100 banked. So we'll look to see if we can actually get something out of this other accounts. My funded futures is coming pretty close. Sorry, not my my funded futures. My funded futures, I'll be requesting a payout tomorrow as well. So, you know, those little $800, $1,000, it all adds up. You know what I mean? It all really adds up, guys. So do not think about just $10,000 or $6,000, $7,000. You know, that's really not. You know, it's, I don't know. It almost kind of feels like you're really, you guys are really pushing for your limits. But I think, you know, if you go, you know, for base hits, $800, $1,000, $2,000, like these are, you know, if you can do that more consistently, those things really adds up, man. My funded futures is a good example. Every week I've been taking a couple $1,000s from my funded futures, the same exact accounts that I've been holding for about 30 days. And it just keeps coming every week, you know, keeps coming every week. And you've got Take Profit Trader coming in as well. Top Step XFA coming, you know, every 5-6 days. $2,000. That's like literally, I've probably taken about $13,000 alone in that account, XFA. I think it's about, maybe it's about 12. I think it's about $12,000. I've taken $12,000 on that single account from the Top Step. And each payout was about, say on an average, about $2,000. So guys, man, it all adds up. Just so try to be more consistent, you know. The payouts will come if you try to show discipline, if you try to stay a little more consistent and just go with the base hits. And my next payout's gonna be in my my funded futures, on two of my funded futures. In the next one of my funded futures will be tomorrow. So if I get $100 on my funded futures tomorrow, then by end of tomorrow I'll be requesting $1,000, and then another one, my funded futures, on Sunday night or maybe Monday morning. That's another $1,000 as well. So looking good so far. I may end up closing the month about 33,000, maybe 33,000. That's still, you know, about $8,000 short of the biggest payout. Because the highest I had was 38,000, so we may be about $7,000 short to get there, which is fine. My target was 40k, but I'll be happy with a little over 30k for the month of August. We'll look to see if we can actually get to maybe 40k for the month of September, guys. Man, I think we could potentially do that with funding ticks. To be honest, if I can get to about 6 accounts with funding ticks on a funded account, that could get me, you know, I could possibly do that. And on top of that, if I have XFA accounts alongside with it, I've got 2 XFA, so let's say I've got XFA accounts and I've got funding ticks funded accounts. I've got a lot of ammunition to play for the month of September, guys. I think I may probably end up being about 25 to 30 funded accounts on the first week of September, which I obviously look forward to that too. So a lot of ammunition, a lot of good plans. Let's see what happens. How will September turn out to be? Hopefully it's a great month. I look forward to September for sure. And if we can have a great start to the month of September, guys, think about it. It's going to get a lot easier for us to trade month of October and November and December. The rest of the year, the rest of the couple of months that we have to finish the year will be a lot easier and smoother, if you will, if you have a strong month of September. And that's why September month really becomes very important. I told you I spent about $2,500 for the month of August. I only spent about 25 to 3k at most. I think you guys are asking me how many accounts did you go through, but it doesn't matter. You know, when you get the payout, you're not gonna go and say how many accounts you got to pay out. You know, it's what's the dollar amount that you got to pay out, right? So what's the dollar amount that you spent? And that's what I said. About 25 to 3k is what I spent. And you got over $30,000 of payouts. What a beautiful year so far. I mean, I kind of feel like, you know, I went through a lot of scrambles, but if you do the math, not a bad year. Definitely much better than last year. Last year, man, I mean, I'm literally double versus last year, you know, so far year to date. So, am I double? I think I'm probably double, yeah. I'm probably maybe a little less than double, I would say, versus last year. The whole entire year last year, by now, like year to date, I'm pretty close to double now. So we'll get there. We'll see what happens, man. I think September month, at the end of the day, it's going to be so important. If I can have a great start to September, I can certainly see myself doing a lot better for the month of October, November, and December. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. And you know, like for me, like it's a lot of the payouts are a small little, well, I wouldn't say small little payouts, but still, like, you know, 1k, you know, it's like lots of 1ks and 2ks and 1ks and 2ks, and time to time like 3ks, but it's a lot of them are 1 or 2ks at most, and it all adds up. Like I said, September is usually a down month on average. Well, it's down month of it could be, and that's even poses an even better chance of us banking even more if this market in September is going to be a weak market. Then guess what? Every time we get a bounce, we just have to short this market, and it's really great for accounts with trailing drawdown. When we just literally dump like 150 points, like in one straight shot, you know, it's great for trailing drawdown accounts, right? Especially with Take Profit Trader. And I've been trying to do that with Take Profit Trader accounts lately, but it's just not been pretty successful, unfortunately. This could have been a much better month of August, only if my Take Profit Trader ended up performing. It wasn't the case, so I really look forward to the month of September because I think my funding ticks has a huge potential to maybe do even better than my Top Step XFA accounts. So I really look forward to funding ticks for the month of September. And then just do what I'm doing, you know, with XFAs, just the way I'm doing right now. It's the same thing. I don't really have to change anything as far as the XFA is concerned. Just do what I'm doing right now and just continue grinding. And try to take about $10,000 to $15,000 from Top Step for next month, and target about 10K on Take Profit Trader, and target about 15K from your funding ticks account, and another 10K from my funded futures. Are they not realistic? 100%. I think they're realistic. 100%. And that's what I've been doing so far in the last 2 months. So very doable, guys, man. Very doable. Yeah, I think you got to email Hip Trend. I think you got to email if that is what it is. I think you got an email. Definitely, you have to email them. Yeah, I mean, I've been moving my funds, like all the profits that I make on my profit space. I've been moving those funds to my equities, right? My what do you call this? My long-term portfolio and my swing trades. Not everything, but I mean a portion of that definitely goes to my equities, 100%. I mean, that's me. I'm not telling you what you guys have to do. It's what I am doing so far. You bought an account funding ticks. How long does it take for me to see it? I think Monica also stated that there's a little bit of a glitch in their dashboard. The new accounts that you bought are not appearing. So just wait. Just wait. Usually takes about 5 seconds. I don't know what's going on right now. Maybe a lot of people loading in accounts. That's kind of dragging their dashboard. Mustafa, how much payouts from prop firms since you started? Since I started? Oh man, it's since I started, I honestly think about maybe about 250K, maybe. The 16 months ago, about 250K. I did a little less than that. I think it's about 230, maybe somewhere on there. Global Vision, do you trade from 9:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m.? Global Visions, no. So just for your information, I trade during Asia market every day. So 6 p.m. Eastern time is when I trade every day during Asia. And time to time, as when I can, I trade the New York cash. That's 9:30 a.m. in the morning. Until the market close, and then back again during Asia. but I don't trade every day New York. Time to time, as when I can, I would hop onto the live streaming during New York and trade to the market close and get back again into the Asian market at 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's what I do. It depends. If you're from Canada and if you got TSFA, it's a different conversation, right? If you got a lot of TSFA that you can load into, then yeah, I mean, those are all what's the translation? It's a tax-free, right? This tax-free savings account that we have in Canada. Yeah, tax shelter. Yeah, Coach Fred is Canadian. We got Coach Fred. He's the man from Quebec. Jeez, man, I probably think my stream, we probably have like 30% of Canadians. We probably have the most Canadians. I would say 35% Canadians here. I can feel that. Ellison, you're Indian. I mean, you're Indian Canadian. Is that what it is? Oh, you're Indian. You live in India. Ellison, I want to know, you live in India or do you live in Canada? Fiber Spice. See. King. Yeah. Yo, LLC. That's right. Koba. Oh man, Koba, you live in a beautiful city, New York. Holy, Brooklyn. I love New York. I love New York. PG, can you trade futures in both? That I have no idea. You gotta go talk to the financial advisor. I'm here purely for entertainment purposes. Texas of Canada. I have no idea what this market's trying to do, guys. I may have to exit my trade, to be honest, if this is how it's going to be. But I kind of feel like when you go chop, 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 we may get a little bit of a bounce, and but I'm so way far off right here, though. I'm so way far off. But I may try to exit my trade because I already made like a couple $100 on the MNQ that I was in that trade earlier. So I may try to exit this trade if we try to get into the 741. We could get a little bit of a bounce. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But if we can get over 740, this is definitely going to look a lot more bullish back again. But if we get a rejection here, then holy moly, man, this thing could actually end up going all the way down back into the 700s, I think. So we have a little problem here, guys. This better not pull back. This better not disappoint Stock Tiger. Yeah, entertainment. I've got a huge banner right here. Not a financial advisor. Entertainment only. Jeff, what up? You would love to move to Canada. The US is getting ridiculous. And on top of that, Canada has free healthcare. Jeff, free healthcare. Gotta be careful about that. Anyone from Malaysia? Linda, you're from Malaysia? We got a lot of traders from Indonesia, by the way. My stats tell me I've got 5% of traders on my stream from Indonesia. Oh, you're from India, Allison. Nice, man. I like that. Kaisa hai bhai? Kaisa hai? Bolsita, the tiger we trust on here. I love the US. I wouldn't live anywhere else. Adam B, yeah, that's right. Oh wow, King 83, you're from New York. Wow, incredible. But yeah, kasabay. All right, guys, I think it's that time of the day. Michael G in the house. Just when I was about to hop out, here we go, Michael G. Out of nowhere comes the Michael G. What is up, Michael? I hope you're having a great day. San Francisco, Chris W, man, beautiful city, San Francisco, man. You guys are living in some of the hottest places in the country. Holy moly. Michael G, you blew 5 accounts. Bro, it's okay. It's only $18 Apex accounts. No problemo. Just reload again tomorrow morning. And you should be good. Allison, I think you're definitely some Indian. I've got lots. I actually got lots of Punjabi friends. Got lots of Punjabi friends, but lot of Punjabis, lots of Gujarati too. Global Vision, why would you prefer to trade on Asia market? Global Vision, I don't prefer at all Asia market. I prefer New York 100%, without a doubt. Without a doubt, New York is definitely the #1 trading session by far. All right, so I'm not gonna. The only reason why I'm here during the Asia market is because I'm kind of forced to. Because I got a lot of stuff going on during the day, so, and again, just letting everybody know I'm still a very part-time trader. I'm not a full-time trader, guys, man. I'm not a full-time trader. I'm a part-time trader. A very, very profitable part-time trader. Banking, using the phone, using tablets, using whatever it may be. I'll trade wherever. When do you win more in Asia? I definitely win a lot more during New York, 100%. I win much more, I think, now during cash. Probably about 75%. If my stat is right, I think about 75% of the time. Actually, no, I lied. I lied. I think it's about 70% of the. Well, let me just take it back here. I'm wrong. So I would say 50% of the time I bank during cash, 30% of the time during overnight swing trades, and then 20% of the time during Asia. I would say. I think that's probably the closest it gets. All right, everybody. I think this is it. I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow morning. This market is horrible. So I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow morning, guys. We'll trade again at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. I'm gonna look to make a lot of good trades, bank as much as I can, but of course manage our risk as well at the same time. Everybody, thank you so much for being here with me on a very choppy session. Horrible, but thank you guys for being here today. We'll see you guys back tomorrow in the morning. Everybody have a great night. Take care. God bless you and your family. Great. Have a great rest of the night. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. Thank you guys. Have a great night. Peace.